Someone said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to divide the family inheritance with me." And Jesus said, "Friend, why do you need a life of luxury? What does it profit you if you get everything you want and lose yourself?" Luke chapter 12, verses 13 through 21. There's this old story about a king who was giving out medals for bravery and valor in war. The king had a box filled with medals, and they were gold medals, very valuable, and he started giving them out to the soldiers. But after he'd given away most of them, there was a young private that hadn't received a medal, and he was very upset. So he went up to the king and he said, "Why haven't I gotten a medal? Everybody else has gotten one." And the king looked at him and said, "My son, you have something far more valuable than any medal I could give you. You have your life." Sometimes when we get caught up in the rat race of life, we forget what really matters. We think that our job is to just acquire more and more stuff, to get to the top of the mountain and then look down on everybody else. And what we forget is that along the way we can lose ourselves. I know how it is. I feel the same way sometimes. The weight of the world can come crashing down on us. We can feel like we're never going to be good enough. We can feel like we're never going to be beautiful enough. We can feel like we're not loved. But the truth is that you are loved by a God who doesn't give up on you, a God who doesn't give up on us. There's a story about an elderly gentleman who was nearing the end of his life, and he was reflecting back on his life. And he thought about all the things that he had done, all the things that he had acquired. And then he realized that the most important thing he had ever done was follow Jesus. He had been a disciple of Jesus for over 80 years, and so he wrote down the secret of his life, and when he was 99 years old, he left it to his children and grandchildren. And when they read the secret of his life, it was only 3 words long, but those words changed their lives forever. His secret to life was this: surrender, trust, don't be alone. I want to ask you a question. If tonight was your last night on earth, what would all your wealth mean then? In a world that's obsessed with success and with possessions, with status and with power, Jesus comes along and he flips the script. He says, life isn't about what we own, but what we become. That's right. It's not about how much money we have, but how much love we have in our heart. It's not about the size of our house, but the size of our dreams. It's not about the car that we drive, but the difference that we make in the world. Here's the deal. We can't take anything with us when we die. We can't take our money. We can't take our possessions. We can't take our status. We can't take our power. All we can take with us is what we become in God's eyes. And what we become in God's eyes is measured by how much love we have in our hearts, how much compassion we have for other people, how much kindness we show to those around us, how much generosity we practice in our life, how much forgiveness we have for ourselves and others. Those are the things that matter. Those are the things that will last. So my question for you is this: are you storing up treasures that matter for eternity? Or are you just storing up stuff that will eventually be forgotten? My friend, let me encourage you to remember the words of the old private. You have something far more valuable than any medal or any award. You have your life, and your life is a gift from God. It's a precious gift. Don't waste it. Don't squander it. Invest it wisely. Live a life that matters. Live a life that makes a difference. Live a life that honors God and brings glory to His name. And if you've ever felt like you're not good enough, or if you've ever felt like you've been rejected or abandoned or left out, know this: you are loved by a God who doesn't give up on you. You are loved by a God who has a plan for your life. You are loved by a God who wants to use you to bring hope to the hopeless, to bring light to the darkness, to bring joy to the sorrowful. My prayer for you today is that you will walk in the light of God's love, and may that light shine brightly in your life. Amen.